All right, my name's Tom Reed, and it's Sunday the 13th. It's about 1:30. I'm off West Jefferson. I saw a lady down here. I've actually seen you down here before, and I'm just going to do an interview with her, and I want to make sure can you give me your first name?
Nicole.
Nicole. And Nicole, you realize that I'm taping this interview.
Yes, I do.
And
Yes, you have my permission.
I have your permission.
Yes,
okay,
you
good.
have my almost permission. Yes.
Okay, good. Now I want to ask you, how did you get down here? How did you end up down here? Yeah.
Well, first off, I ran away from home when I was 14.
And how long ago was that?
17 years ago.
Okay, and where were you living at the time? Okay.
And I thought I met a nice black male, which I was wrong. He was a closet crackhead. He was smoking uncovered. And he wanted a female to get started. So he held a gun to my head.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sorry to say this, and I'm saying this on video, he is where he belongs.
And where is that?
In prison for the rest of his life.
Is that right? And why is he in prison?
Because he burnt a woman alive.
Wow, where did that happen?
Grand Rapids.
Wow.
He almost had to be killed by his boss because of his lies. And I ended up down here because I got stranded in Florida by the father of my 8-year-old, Harry Posthumus. I had a hitchhike, so this is how I ended up in Detroit.
So did you say you were in Florida?
Yes, I got stranded in Florida.
And what year was that?
That was 8 years ago, so I was 24. He was 64.
You were 24, he was 64.
Yes.
And did he have a substance abuse problem?
Not that I knew of.
Okay. So you left Florida what year?
I got stranded in Florida.
Right.
I left Grand Rapids.
Right. But I know you were stranded in Florida, but when did you leave Florida?
Did I end up here?
Yeah. What year was that? 2009.
Yes.
And you hitchhiked to Detroit.
From Florida to Georgia, and that's where I met my 7-year-old's father.
Okay.
And he paid for my bus ticket here to Detroit.
Okay, so you've been to Detroit since when?
2009.
2009. And did you ever have any substance abuse problems or alcohol problems then?
When I ran away from home?
You did?
Before I did? No.
Okay, but how about after around Georgia time?
No.
Okay, how about when you came to Detroit?
Yeah, it increased. It got worse.
And what got worse?
I picked back up using substances.
And what were they?
Crack.
Crack.
Yes.
Okay, so you're in Detroit, it's 2009. Did you ever have any typical employment?
My first day in Detroit, I was raped.
Oh, you were raped. Okay.
Mistaken identity, that is what the man said.
Oh, okay. And did you file a police report on that?
No, because I was working the streets. I was a prostitute.
Prostitute, okay. So you're up here in 2009, you're addicted to crack.
Yes.
Did you ever have any typical employment?
Yes.
What type of employment was that?
My last employment for a long period of time, 6 months, was a little longer than 6 months, almost a year, was McDonald's.
McDonald's, okay.
In Grand Rapids.
In Grand Rapids.
And I haven't had a job in almost 10 years. And I'm looking for a job. I can speak Spanish and English.
Okay.
I want to go back and get my high school, my GED.
Oh, okay, I was just going to ask you that.
My major is computer technology.
Computer technology, good for you.
Yes.
And your dream job would be what?
A singer.
A singer, all right. And what kind of songs do you think you'd sing?
Country, Spanish.
Good for you. How did you learn Spanish?
By watching the Univision channel.
Univision channel,
and
good for you.
hanging out with a lot of Hispanics.
Oh, wait, all right, good. So you've been working the streets down here since 2009?
Off and on since I was 14. I've been working the streets.
Even in Grand Rapids you were working them?
Yes, but I had no other choice. As soon as I hit the crack pipe, because I was scared for my life, he put me on the streets 3 days, nothing to eat, no sleep, no shower. And I got mad because I didn't make him no money. Basically, he was a pimp, smoking crack, and wanted the girl to replace the money that he was supposed to have.
I see.
And he was trying to kill me.
Trying to kill you, huh?
And I got a chance to get away from him, and I did. And when I did, I thanked the Grand Rapids Police Department because the day that they found me, they saved my life.
Oh,
I was 14.
Okay.
And told somebody, when I find her, I'm killing her.
And how much is your crack habit a day?
Now?
Yeah.
Maybe one rock here and there.
And how much is that?
$10.
$10. So you can get by on $10 a day?
Yes, I'm not like I was when I first came to Detroit.
And how bad was it then?
Every time I made money, at least $100 a day, if not more.
Okay. And could you kind of give me an idea? What's it like being on crack?
You lose everything.
I mean, but how's
Don't do it, don't start.
What's the feeling like?
Speed, nervousness, paranoia.
When's the
I'm
last?
tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of living this life.
When's the
I had a
last?
chance, and I still do have a chance to change my life.
Yeah, you
and
do.
The man that I have in my life, I'm not going to say his name because he asked me not to.
Okay.
Is because when I'm with him, I'm happy.
Good for you. And how old is he?
He's 47.
And what does he do?
He does landscaping.
Oh, okay, good.
He's Hispanic.
Hispanic. All right.
He's been here 3 years. We've been together a year.
Okay.
But he has an addiction as well.
Well, what's his
And that is
addiction?
new pussy. Different pussy.
Oh, different pussy. You
He's a womanizer.
You really think that's an addiction?
Yeah. Lying is an addiction.
Oh, okay. Now, you gonna try and get him to straighten up his act, or is that something you've
I
accepted?
accept him how he is. For the good times and the bad. He
The good
accepted
time.
me.
Yeah, okay. Now, when is the last
And yes,
time?
he's slowly but surely changing. Yes.
Oh, good, good. When's the last time you taken crack?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. So you're due today.
No, I don't need it. I don't have to have it. No.
You don't.
No. If
And
I'm
what
not
would
around
happen?
somebody that does it, I don't need it. I don't want it.
What if you didn't have it today and tomorrow? What would happen?
I'd be fine with it. I'm getting ready to go home today, later on today.
Are you?
Getting ready to go, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, the typical hours you work in the street are what?
Whenever I feel like coming out,
Okay. And how do the police treat you?
with respect.
They do.
Yes, because
They're
I'm
nice to you.
Yes, because I'm honest with them.
Okay.
They know what us girls are doing out there. They're not dumb.
Yeah.
Your best bet is to be honest.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
they ask you a question, tell them the truth.
All right. Now, I've interviewed other women before, and I hate to say this, but every one that I interviewed didn't want to date black guys. What's your opinion on
Because
that?
that's the main nationality or how do you say ethnicity?
Yeah, ethnicity.
That's raping us girls out here.
Raping you?
Yes.
Now, do you?
Why? A girlfriend of mine just got pistol whipped in the back of the apartment building over there, Kimmel building.
Huh. So
Girlfriend of
does
mine.
that mean you
No,
do
I don't fuck. No, I'm sorry, I don't like
no black men?
no. No. I've even had a Caucasian male rape me.
Well, Caucasian male did too.
He held me for 3 hours
Wow.
and beat my ass and raped me. By the time I got my hair brushed, I had a ball of hair come out of my head like this.
Is that right?
I
No.
tried to get away from him.
Oh, okay. How old did you say you are?
I'm 32.
32. Okay. And
And I have 5 kids.
5 kids.
Yes.
Now, do you keep in touch with any of them?
Yes, I do.
How many of them?
Dad, I'd rather not talk about.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. And what is your typical customer like?
Sweet.
Sweet?
The main ones that I've been meeting recently, yeah, they're nice.
And do you spend enough time with them to understand what their situation is? Are they sex addicts?
Yes, I do not rush. I do not rush. I take my time. I like to take my time.
Are they sex addicts?
Yeah.
They are.
The majority of them, yeah.
Yep.
I've met, yes.
And would you say they're married or single? You don't know.
Majority married.
Majority are married,
Girlfriend.
huh?
Girlfriend.
Now,
Fiance.
when you're with these guys on a typical date, do you use protection?
Oh, yes.
You do.
Yes.
Always.
Always.
Is that their idea or your idea?
Mine.
Gotcha.
My safety comes first.
Your safety comes first.
No. My health comes first.
Now, have you ever been tested for any sexually
have.
transmitted disease?
Yes, I have.
Did you have any?
No, I've never had sexually transmitted disease a day in my life.
Good for you.
Maybe a yeast infection.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Oh, okay.
Or a bladder infection, but that's normal with women.
And when a guy picks you up here, what is he generally looking for? Blowjobs, intercourse, everything?
To be satisfied.
To be satisfied.
Not to be played.
Not to be played.
Or ripped off.
And what does that generally entail? Blowjobs?
Blowjob, pussy, whatever they ask for.
How much does a blowjob cost?
It depends on the girl.
Just
No.
give me a range. What do you charge?
I give you a range, and no less than 20.
No less than 20.
That's not, that's in general, period.
And how about intercourse?
That's 40, no less than 40. But if you want everything in general, anywhere from 50 to 60.
You ever have any women?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes.
Now, are they black or white?
white.
White, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Now, have you had black friends in your life unrelated to your profession?
I have black friends, yeah.
So you're not racist?
Hell no. No, my kids are mixed and my nieces are mixed. No, I'm not racist at all.
Gotcha.
We all bleed red. We all have feelings. We're all human.
Didn't you say that first guy was black?
That raped me when I first got here? Yes.
And how about the guy you met in Grand Rapids?
Black.
Okay, so that was a stupid question on my part. Are you scared when you're out here?
I'm petrified. I just don't show it.
You don't show it. Has anybody ever, in the course of like a year, do you get threatened much or not really?
No, because I don't do anything to have that caused.
Do they get hotels or motels, or do you just stay in their car?
If I know them, I'll go wherever they feel comfortable. If I know them, like if I've actually sat and talked with them before we did anything, then yes, I will go wherever they feel comfortable. But the majority of the time, the hotel or my apartment.
The hotel or your apartment?
Or where I stay, not my apartment.
Now,
my home.
Now you live around here, I assume, right?
Yes.
So do you run into neighbors and stuff? Do they see you walking?
They see me walking.
And so they know what you do?
No.
They don't?
They don't know what I do. They see me walking. I don't just stand. I don't do that.
I got you. Do any of your friends know what you do?
Yeah.
And what do they think about that? Do they want you to quit doing it?
They say I'm better. I don't have the heart and personality to be out here. I'm too kind-hearted.
Are you friends with any other girls that work the streets?
There are no friends out here.
There aren't? You keep it that way?
There's no real friends, no.
Have you ever...
There goes another girl, though.
Have you ever been arrested?
Oh, yes.
And what's the charge on that?
It depends on what you do and how you do it. I mean, it's solicitation to prostitution, crossing an officer, which is soliciting an officer. You know, you give the price to an officer and they get you. Basically, solicitation.
Okay, so how much does that end up? Did they jail you?
I did a year in Grand Rapids, but here they give out a ticket if you're honest.
They give out a ticket if you're honest?
The Wayne County Sheriff does.
And how much does that cost?
$50 each ticket.
Okay, and the law enforcement, they're respectful to you?
To me, they are, yes.
Okay, now let's take for an
I don't do it in front of them.
Right. Would you claim then?
Like, for example, if they were sitting here, I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
Okay. Now you would say that you would have a drug addiction that you'd like to deal with, right?
No, I said I did.
But you'd still do drugs?
I did them yesterday, yes.
But you don't consider yourself an addict?
Yes, I'm an addict. I have a problem. I can admit I have a problem.
Okay. If you could get help for that, would you?
Hell yes. Yes, I would.
And so if you could go to a rehab facility, you go?
Yes.
And there aren't any available?
As long as my man can come and see me, yes, visit me.
And there are none available around here?
The only one that is Naomi's Nest, and they do not allow men visitors.
Gotcha.
My man, the guy I stayed with, the guy that I met, he's the only real support that I have here in Detroit.
Gotcha. Do you think you suffer or have issues with depression?
I'm manic depressive with split personality.
Manic depressive split. Have you had that addressed?
I did, but I stopped going to see my therapist.
Why?
Didn't want to take the medication.
Okay. You know, I have people...
If I have my medication, I'm not out here. I don't get high.
Now I have people ask me, and I'm glad you brought that up, because they'll ask me, well, here you won't take your medication to presumably treat some kind of mental issue, but yet you'll do crack. It doesn't make sense.
All it's doing is colliding. It's not helping none.
It's not helping any.
If you get high when you take your meds aren't going to work.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And yes, I'm ready. I need help. I want help. I want to do this for me.
Okay.
I want help. I need help. I can't do this on my own.
How would somebody help you if they wanted to?
Get me out of Detroit, get me out of Michigan, get me away where nobody knows me.
Yeah. Does this upset you talking about that?
Yeah, because I've been out here too long.
Okay. Do you have a...
myself up because I consider myself a bad mother, a bad example for my kids.
Well, people will be looking at this, and here's another thing you can help me with. Is I interview people
and all I have to say to them is I am so sorry. I'm very sorry to whoever I've hurt or caused pain to.
Yeah. I bet, I know you are. How could people help someone like you then, other than get you out of here? I mean, what would be a way to do it? Because they asked me and I don't know.
I don't know.
There's
Try
no,
their best to help.
there's no,
To be there when they need you the most.
so you just think you need somebody that cares for you.
Yeah, that I know that cares for me. For me. Not just because of, you know, oh, free pussy and stuff like that. No, I don't want that.
Do you want a normal relationship?
I want a normal, real relationship. A real relationship. I want a man to bring me up, not down.
Do you keep in touch with your children?
Yes, but not all of them.
Not all of them. How many of them?
Right now, one.
One, okay. And you'd like to form a relationship with the ones that you don't, right? All right, well, hey, I really feel bad for you, and I'm sorry this has to happen to you. I can tell this is upsetting. Are there any questions you have for me?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.